Hello everyone, and welcome back to What the Florida, the show where in each episode we do a deep dive into a distinctly Florida subject. I'm your host and Professional Floridian Kim, and on today's episode we'll be exploring the elusive world of the Florida Skunk Ape. So, you've heard of Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and the Yeti. Now get ready for the Florida Skunk Ape. Also known as the swamp ape, the stink ape, Florida Bigfoot, Swampscotch, Swampfoot. Not unlike Bigfoot, this humanoid cryptid is said to resemble an ape, but stink like a skunk, hence the name, skunk ape. Skunk ape lives in the forests and the swamps of the southeastern United States, though it is mostly associated with Florida, the Everglades to be more specific. It is said to resemble the Sasquatch of the Pacific Northwest, but is imagined as being shorter in comparison. It has long patches of mottled, red, rusty colored hair on the shoulders and arms, similar to an orangutan. The creature is also sometimes described as having a pale coloration around its eyes and face, similar to a gibbon. The skunk ape has been part of Florida folklore since the settler period. Seminole myth speaks of a similar foul-smelling, physically powerful, and secretive culture called the Esti Kapkaki. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's a name which roughly translates to cannibal giant. One of the first reports of a large simian creature in Florida came from 1818, when a report from what is now Apalachicola, Florida, spoke of a man-sized monkey ape raiding food stores and stalking fishermen. Reports of the skunk ape were particularly common in the 1960s and 70s. In 1974, sightings of a large, foul-smelling, hairy ape-like creature, which ran upright on two legs, were reported in suburban neighborhoods of Dade County, Florida. In 1977, after a rash of sightings by dozens of eyewitnesses across several Florida counties, a failed-to-pass bill was proposed to the state legislature to make it illegal to take, possess, harm, or molest any humanoid animals. Because of course it did. Skeptical investigator Joe Nickel has written that some of the reports may represent sightings of a black bear, and it is likely that other sightings are hoaxes or a misidentification of wildlife. Skeptics. The skunk ape has been widely adopted across South and Central Florida as a mascot for the Florida wilderness and rural culture. This cryptid has appeared in numerous roadside businesses and attractions, television commercials, and signs. Which is a perfect segue into the next topic of discussion, the skunk ape headquarters in Okeechobee, Florida. In my next video, which will be out in 2 weeks and is edited by my amazing friend Ben Hecker, I'm so excited to show you all. Seriously, it's so good. Anyway, in my next video, I take a trip all the way down to Okeechobee and check out the skunk ape headquarters. So look forward to that coming out in 2 weeks. For now, I want to tell you a little more about its founders, Dave and Jack Sheely. The Sheely brothers both grew up as Florida natives, living and working in the Everglades. These days, they operate tours throughout the swamps, own the Trail Lakes campground, and the skunk ape headquarters. They've been featured on several documentaries, news articles, and talk shows for their advocacy of the skunk ape, especially Dave, the younger brother. He's the more vocal of the two, very public with his footage of the skunk ape as seen here in this video from 2000. The first time Dave Sheely became aware of the skunk ape, it was 1974 and he was 10 years old. He came across footprints left by the creature while he was out hunting with his older brother. Since then, he's seen the creature at least 3 more times. He's written a field guide, made TV appearances, and continually investigated reporting sightings, and established the Skunk Ape Research Headquarters, where tourists can come from all over and learn about the legendary creature, as well as buy a few souvenirs for family and friends. Of course, not everyone is on board the Skunk Ape Express. The National Park Service and wildlife staff deny the existence of the skunk ape. They say over the years there have been several research projects scheduled and conducted in the Everglades that have used motion-activated trail cameras, and no one has ever captured indisputable proof of the skunk ape, nor have they come across any of the remains of one. So, that's it. Case closed. No skunk ape. But wait, Dave Shealy insists. Remains decompose quickly in the harsh, hot environments of the swampy Everglades. And being that it is the largest area of protected land east of the Mississippi, most of the land is rarely visited. He makes a pretty good point. Healy claims that the Seminole and Miccosukee natives have spoken about the skunk ape for centuries, and over the last 60-plus years, sightings have gotten more and more frequent. In 1997, 30 or 40 passengers on a tour bus all claimed to have spotted the animal, a 7-foot-tall, red-haired ape. Jan Brock, a real estate agent, and Vince Duor, a fire control district chief in Okeechobee, spotted what could have been the skunk ape one morning of July 1997. They caught this photo before it vanished into the swamp. To this day, Healy still searches the swamps for the skunk ape. He tries to lure the creature in with various foods and traps, all from the comfort of his headquarters in Okeechobee. Tourists are encouraged to visit the headquarters. They can pick up an official skunk ape hand guide, some souvenirs, and take a tour through the swamps with some actual local natives. Like I said, in my next video, I'll be taking my own trip down to Okeechobee to check out the headquarters. I'm also going to try my hand at finding the evasive creature. So if you're not subscribed, do that now so you don't miss it. As always, research for this video, as well as links to the full skunk ape footage shown, more information about the Shealy brothers, the skunk ape headquarters, and the skunk ape itself is in the description box down below. So hard to say. Leave a like on this video if you liked it, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Is the skunk ape real? Are any cryptids real? Have you had any experience with them? I want to hear about all of it, so let me know below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!